Hello Year 3, and here is today's math lessons, and we're starting a new topic. But first of all, here is your do now. I suggest that you pause the video and choose one of the bands, do your best, and come back in about 3 minutes. So here's your do now. Okay, you should have paused the video to complete it, and now we are going to check the answers. So our new topic is all about fractions, and as you can see, this do now has some links to fractions. We're looking for half of a number. Half of a number we can write as a word half, or we can also write it as here, a half. This is how I represent it as a fraction. If 6 is divided into 2 parts, how much is 1 part worth? Remember, divide by the bottom and multiply by the top. How many parts there are, how many parts you need to know. I know that there are 2 parts and I need to know the value of 1 part. It is the same method once you know what the bottom number, your denominator, and your top number, the numerator is. So looking at these little more complex ones in band 3, what is 15 divided by 3? I need to know what the value of each part is. If I divide 15 divided by 3, it's 5. Multiply by that by 2. 2 times 5 is 10. Have a check of those. We're going to be going through those more over the next couple of weeks. So, as I said, today we are going to be looking at identifying the equal parts of shapes. So here are star words. We're going to do my turn, your turn. I'm going to say the word, and then I want you to say the word back to the screen. It's the best way to learn new vocabulary. So, whole. Oh, let's do that again. My turn, your turn. Whole. Much better. Part. Equal. Unequal. Excellent. We've looked at these words before. So, this is a queue of people. The queue of people is the whole. Each individual person or the individual people, they are the parts of this queue. So we can see here there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people in this queue. This one lady at the front, she's one part of the queue. And it goes back to this whole idea. Part, 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 and so on equals whole. 1 part plus another part is equal to a whole. 1 part add another part is equal to its whole. The individual people here are its parts, and we can look here with this satsuma. A satsuma is divided into segments. Each of these segments is a part of the satsuma. So each segment is part, add part, add part, add part to make the whole satsuma. This is the slice. This is a pizza. 1 part of the pizza is called a slice. All the slices of the pizza, all the parts of the pizzas added together is equal to the whole. We've just seen there some examples of some equal parts. Just quickly to look, we can look at unequal parts, and they can unequal parts, so parts which are different size or shape, can still make up the whole. So looking at this circle, each of these parts make up the whole. Imagine this is your pizza, and for example, your brother might eat the most because he's big and strong and likes eating pizza. Your mum might eat a little less because she's not that hungry, or maybe you've got a baby brother or sister and they don't have a big appetite. You might have this part, and the dog might get this part. All those slices of pizza add up to make 1 pizza, but they're not equal. You're not all getting the same amount. In this case, with this triangle, they're not even the same shape. They're completely different shapes. We've got this 4-sided shape and some triangles and another 4-sided shape. They're not even the same shape. So it's really important for us to look at whether we're dividing something into an equal or unequal part. So I'm going to just show you an example of this with a square. This is a square. I know it's a square because I measured all the sides. They're all exactly 9 centimeters each. I'm going to show you how we can fold the square into equal parts. I'm going to fold it into 2, which means I'm going to fold it into halves. Something which is divided into 2 is split into halves. Then I'm going to fold it again. It is now split into, let's see how many equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 equal parts. If something is split into 4 equal parts, we can say it is split into quarters. What if I do this? No, I'm not making a fortune teller. I've split it into more parts, haven't I? I've split it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. I've still got my whole here, but it's not split into equal parts anymore. It's not in equal parts anymore. It's just a way of seeing that. We can fold our square another way. 2 equal parts. Four equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we go even smaller? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equal parts, which you call 8. And how about if I just do this? Now it really looks like a dream catcher. Oh, they're not in equal parts anymore. They're still a whole, but they're now in unequal parts. So, like we've just seen just then, we've got various ways of splitting a shape into parts, but they're not always equal. Not always equal. It's still going to be a long purple block, a long purple rectangle. However, they're all split into different parts. These are all equal parts because they're the same size and the same shape. These are not equal parts because they're different sizes and different shapes, as with this example. Different sizes, different shapes. So let's have a look at this. This long rectangle, purple rectangle. I'm going to have a look and see how many equal parts are all together. And then I'm going to explain how I know that they're equal and for what reason. There are, what I need to do first is I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 equal parts altogether. Then your next idea that you must think of is are they equal parts? What do you need to know to ensure that they're equal parts? They need to be the same size and the same shape. I know that they are equal because they are the same size and they are the same shape. Let's look at this green one together, this green circle. Saying with me, there are equal parts altogether. Let's count together. There are 1, 2, 3 equal parts altogether. I have 3 parts to make up my whole. Why are they equal? They are equal because they are, have a think, they are the, say it out loud, same size and same shape. Let's look at this. this blue circle, and we're going to look at this together. There are how many parts altogether? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts all together. They are equal because they are the same size and the same shape. Okay, well done. Now, you will have a link to your independent task where you're going to be identifying whether a shape is got equal parts or not, and also there is a reasoning challenge. If you want to do some more math today, I can highly recommend that Times Table Rockstars is a very good use of your time, and I look forward to hearing how everything went in our afternoon briefing today. Thank you very much and enjoy your independent task.